everybody, we're not going to make soap today. I'm in my office. You can probably tell by my junky desk. Those are my Disney pins. I have more. Don't judge me. Anyway, I was on Facebook this week and I noticed that a lot of new soapers were posting, where can I learn this? And I'm moving from melt and pour into cold process soap. And it brought me back to when I first started making soap and how I just grabbed at anything I possibly could to learn more about soap making. So I want to do a video today about the 10 things that I wish I knew when I first started making cold process soap. So I'm not going to make you look at me while I do this. I'm going to adjust the camera and we'll get crack-a-lackin'. Thanks for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Look, I know I'm like really rustic looking. I am. I don't have any makeup on except a little bit of lip, so that's why I'm not going to make you look at me. It'll be stressful, and we don't want stressful. Okay, here we go. So I thought we might bring it down a little bit and have you look at something that was a little more relaxing. And what is more fabulous and relaxing than a lovely backlit tray of Orbeez? Oh, look at that. Just look at that. Oh. So let's talk about the 10 things that I wish I knew before I started soaping. Number 1. Soap is messy. Soap is so messy. Please designate some clothes to use only for soap making. If you're going to spend a ton of time in clothes that get splashed with oil, mica, and glitter, you're going to want something that you can use specifically for that task. Because even that shout, scrub, and stick thing doesn't always get out that oil. So just go on over to Walmart or the thrift store, get you some long sleeve t-shirts. You are going to need some gloves, and you are going to need some goggles. Lye splashes, soaping accidents do happen, and raw soap will burn the baby. So don't think you're too cool for school and skip that safety gear. You will suffer some painful consequences. Soaping safely is extremely important. And also, tie up your hair. When you find a hair in your soap batter, it may just make you gag. I mean, it does me. Soap safety. You know, it's not just a choice, it's a lifestyle. And that message is brought to you by memories of raw soap under my fingernails. It was bad. Number 2. You're going to watch a lot of videos and you're going to read a lot of information about soap making. And that is super-de-duper. Learning the basics of lye solutions and how different oils work, how soap temperatures are important, all of that is going to be great information. But you're never really going to understand soap making till you start making soap. You're going to have plenty of failed batches in the beginning. And look, that's okay. It is okay. Go ahead and watch some videos and find a soap maker that you feel like is pretty honest. And go and buy her recipe. And once you have a solid success, you'll begin to understand how soap works and what variants will cause what reactions to your soap batter. In fact, just start with something so you can have a few successes so you can get your confidence up to try new things. Albert Einstein says, at least I think it's Albert Einstein, somebody feel free to correct me. The first 2 years that you do anything, you're not going to be good at it. So keep that in mind. Also, something that'll be really great for you during this time is 1 pound soap molds. Because you're going to want to make another soap just as fast as you made the last one. Those 1 pound soap molds are going to come in handy for your entire soaping life. Also, make friends with soapcalc.net. It is by far the easiest step to begin with. Soap is not a guessing game, especially when it comes to that lye solution. And it's going to take you some time to understand that ratio. So just use a soap calculator until it all dawns on you. One night after you go to bed, just like me. And you're going to think you're an idiot because it was more simple than you thought it was. But it is tricksy. It is tricksy. Just practice. And you're going to see people on YouTube make all these big swirling fantasies of love with their soap. But practice will bring success. And success will bring confidence. And eventually confidence will bring swirling fantasies of love. 3, buy some handmade soap. Sample other soap makers' products, not so that you can do what someone else is doing, but so you can understand what good soap looks like and feels like. And you also should understand what bad soap feels like and looks like. Some soap makers are going to load their products with heavy fragrance. Some will use a lot of colors. Some soaps perform in different ways than others. What feels good to you? Find out what you like in a soap's performance so you can figure out what makes that soap perform in that way. You're also going to need to figure out what size bar feels best to you. And look, that will save you a ton of money on soap molds. Trust me. You're going to understand whether you like a wooden mold, silicone mold, or a metal basket. There's a lot to learn. But by buying someone else's product, not only do you support them, but you support your own learning. Number 4, you're going to see a lot of people talk about the dollar store or the Dollar Tree for soaping equipment. And there's some really great things at the Dollar Tree that can be useful. But I will tell you, those white buckets, those white bowls with the handles, they're pretty flimsy. And the rubber on the bottom will burn when you put it in the microwave. Eesh, it's a bad deal, girl. If you want to melt hard oils in the microwave, you're going to love the United Scientific 81122 polypropylene short form pitchers. There's a pack of 6 on Amazon. I'll leave the link below. Number 5, soap dishes. That's the worst. Doing soap dishes, ugh. So do yourself a favor and scrape every last bit of soap out of the bowls, off of your blender, off of your utensils, whatever has soap on it. Get it off while the soap is still fluid. Do not wash it in the sink. Don't do it. Raw soap will solidify in your pipes and will cause a massive plumbing issue. That's not a good thing. That's expensive. Also, mica and oil make a powerful sludge that will build up in the bottom of a dishwasher. So do your dishes first by hand with a hecka amount of Dawn. Cost is number 6. Soaping can be pricey. Shop around. Don't just buy the first thing, and don't just pick a vendor and say, oh, I love this person, so I'm only going to buy from them. Girl, you got to be your own best friend in this. Choose a vendor that is relatively close to your house who has decent shipping prices. Or search locally, like your local Sam's Club and things like that. Do research. But if you find some place that is closer to you, you will have a less waiting time to get your shipment, and you will also have less price. So, and then when you start to send your products out to other people, also research and figure out who has the best price for you in that. I like pirate ship. But do your research. Number 7, never stop learning. Soaping soaping is a mystery. It's wonderful. Research your ingredients. Understand where they come from and how they work and how they get to you. Do a lot of test batches. Read the labels on fragrance bottles. Nurture Soap and Brambleberry, they state on the fragrance label that if, like this particular fragrance, will discolor or accelerate trace. They'll also state what percentage you can use in your soap. So when you start out, head for the section on their websites that say, behaves well in soap. And once you understand how to control trace or combat a fast-moving batter, you can then venture into the bad boy fragrance club. But stay in the shallow end with soaps that behave well or behaves well in soap section. 8. Try new things and don't be shy about it. Look, soap is a never-ending workshop. It's a roller coaster ride. It's a summer storm. It's magical. It's mysterious. It's harsh. It's nurturing. It's art and practicality. Soap can be fabulous. And no matter how good you get at it, there's always something new to learn. Whether it's a new ingredient or a new design or a new technique. But no matter how beautifully or intricately designed and well-crafted your soap is, remember, someone is undoubtedly going to put that soap on their butt. So let your ego go. Let this be joy, not about ego. Number 9, just have some fun. Share the love. Love the people. Making soap can bring you joy. Always find the joy. And when you find that you're not enjoying it anymore, stop for a minute. Number 10, give your soap as gifts. Your first few batches, give them as gifts to people. People love to get a gift. Make it look pretty. Giving a gift brings people joy. Joy raises your etheric vibration, and that raises the vibration of the planet. So go make soap, go make love, and go make peace. You can get behind that, right? That's right. Look, thanks for watching this video. And if you liked this bubbly, backlit fabulosity, it's hard for me to stay on track because I keep looking at this. If you could give it a thumbs up, I sure would appreciate it. And we'll be back later this week with a soaping video. Take care of yourselves. Find some happy today because happy matters. I love you, Mises to pieces.